Okay, so there's 5 basic types of chemical reactions. You've got combination or synthesis reactions. Basically where you stick 2 things together. This is like a guy and a girl going to a dance together. You start off with 2 single people, you end up with a couple on the dance floor. Decomposition is when they break up. They fall apart. You know, he does the impossible and steps on both of her feet at once and breaks some toes, and she hobbles away and leaves him standing there looking like an idiot. You got single replacement. You got a guy and a girl out on the dance floor and somebody cuts in. You start with a single and a couple, and you end up with a different couple and a different single. Somebody standing there crying because somebody else is dancing with his girl. Pretty straightforward. Double replacement. This is what happens when you got 2 couples dancing out on the floor, and the girls go off in the bathroom. They start talking, comparing boyfriends, and they come back out and they dance with the other guy. And the guys don't really care because as long as they're dancing, they don't care. So you start with 2 couples, you end with 2 different couples. Pretty straightforward. Combustion, though, is where things get ugly. Combustion, you start with anything and you add oxygen. Adding oxygen, this is kind of like turning it into a Jerry Springer episode because you just don't know what could happen. It could end up as a synthesis reaction, as a decomposition reaction. It could end up as a single replacement. It could end up as something that's just uniquely combustion. You just don't know. Decomposition usually requires the addition of heat. Think of it as a divorce. You're breaking up. There's usually some heat in that argument.